Hi guys, welcome back again and again and again and again. Life with Dearly here. Today guys, it's still pretty day, but it's a little bit cold. As you can see, it's a little bit windy here. And today guys, we're gonna do different things. We're not gonna do it's bothering me. We're not gonna do the planting. Instead, what we're gonna do today, honey? Guys, by the way, this is my husband. If you are new here to my YouTube channel, his name is Kevin.
And he's totally awesome.
And handsome. Okay, honey.
They can see that. Honey, don't insult the viewers by pointing out the obvious.
Okay, honey, can you explain
What?
them to... Can you please explain
What you
them?
want me to exclaim?
Explain.
Oh, explain. Okay.
Yeah, explain them to them. What we are going to do today. Today we are gonna do some awesome stuff. Okay, your turn, honey.
Okay.
Go.
What are we doing?
Tell them, honey, what we're gonna do today. Because you are more... Guys, I'm not telling Kevin what to do, okay? I'm just want him to explain it to you guys because he is the best to give you the explanation than me. Yeah, he's very good and when it comes to information, he's the best. Okay, honey.
Want me to tell them what we're going to do today?
Yeah.
We're going to live today as if it is our last.
Aww.
Because you never know when it just might be.
Yeah, that's true.
We're going to love each other like there's no tomorrow.
Honey, we're recording.
Oh,
Okay.
did you already start it?
Yeah. Okay, go tell them, honey. Honey, stop it.
We're going to let the past go. Unless they're pleasant memories.
Okay. Honey.
Those will draw up.
Okay, honey, tell them.
So we can always remember.
Honey, come on.
Okay, honey, I was trying to make... We're going to cut up cardboard boxes and put them in between rows of plants so weeds don't grow there. There. Is that what you wanted me to say?
Yeah. Yeah, okay, guys.
I was getting to that, honey.
Okay.
That's the boring way to tell them what you're going to do.
Yeah, that's why I want you to tell because guys, I love listening to Kevin. I can listen to him all day long. We all know that he likes to talk. I just like listening to Kevin, and I want you to tell them, okay?
That was too loud. I already did. I ruined it. Stop the video. We're done. Boom.
Okay, honey.
So what, you want to show them now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you cut this, please?
Yeah, honey, I've got the box cutter. Let me do the cutting, huh?
Okay.
Now, honey, listen.
Okay.
Sit right here. Kneel here.
Okay.
And the viewers might agree with this. All right. If we just cut boxes and put them in between rows of vegetables for the next 15 minutes, that's going to be a pretty boring video. And they can see that anywhere. What makes you different and unique, aside from your exotic beauty, your wonderful sense of humor, and your angelic interpersonal being, is that you're different from everybody else out there. You have different experiences, okay? You have different ideas and thoughts. So while I'm doing the very boring, very tedious task of cutting these boxes to place between rows of vegetables so that weeds don't grow up, which anybody can do, I want you to tell stories about your experiences with vegetables when you were a little girl. I'm going to set you up for this, okay? Listen, all right? We live in the greatest country in the world where there is so much abundance, and little children think they're being abused if they don't have the latest Nintendo game console. Honey, just tell these folks watching a story about your life when you were 10 years old that involves vegetables.
Yeah, it's
now,
a lot.
Can you figure that out, or do I need to be boring and say, like, I'm cutting boxes and putting them in between rows?
I think I can share that.
All right,
story.
you tell them about it while I cut boxes and put them in between rows.
Well, that's in pronto, honey.
What?
impromptu.
Impromptu.
Yeah.
And that's what makes life exciting.
Yeah,
That's
that's true.
what living life is all about. Just do
Yeah.
it. Don't
Yeah,
plan everything out and making it boring and same old, same old. Just
Yeah, that's true. We like impromptu, guys. You know what, guys? Every time we go vacation, we never plan it. We like 80%, 85% of that we don't plan it. It's just like we're having breakfast and then all of the sudden we're like, "You guys want to go vacation like today?" And then we're like, "Yeah, yeah." And then we pack and then boom, leave for 4 days, 3 days, 5 days. Yeah, we like to do
where do we go when we do that?
spontaneously.
Vacation is a very vague, open-ended word.
Like we go to Outer Banks.
Yeah, I'll be like, you guys want to
Yeah.
go to the Outer Banks of North Carolina?
Yeah.
You want to go to the mountains? You know, you want.
Yeah.
And then
That's
we
how
just
we do it. It's like it's spontaneous, no?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's really okay, guys. Since Kevin opened up what was my life back when I was 10 years old, it's related to the vegetables. It's a very, 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 very still fresh in my mind. I'm like 33 years old now. And by the way, guys, when I was a kid, my parents, it's selling vegetables. It's like we call it like a wet market in the Philippines. It's like people selling vegetables, fish. This is like open market, okay, guys? Like open market, like you can see openly the fish without cover or anything. Same thing with vegetables. So, before my mom sell vegetables in the market, because back then we cannot afford to pay a rent in the market, to pay like our space to sell our vegetables. Before that happened, me and my mom, we sell vegetables through neighborhood, like house to house. And then me and my sister, we do it separately so that we make more money. So my mom, she prepare like get like a bucket. Is that a basin? Yeah, it's not a bucket, it's a basin, like really big basin. And then she arranged our vegetables that we are going to sell, like okra, bok choy, eggplant, name it. Like there's like maybe 20 variety of vegetables. Yeah, she arranged that around the basin. And then she had this one t-shirt, she roll it up, and then she put it on our head, and then she put that basin on top of my head. And then we just I just do neighbor to neighbor and sell. And then I'm yelling like gulay, that means vegetables. You know, I was like 10 years old. I did that until I was like 13. Oh no, 12 at least, yeah.
What time of day, honey, would you go out and start doing that?
And then, honey, I'm gonna go there.
Okay.
And then the way we do it, since I go to school Monday to Friday, so my mom told me, she go to the market like 3 in the morning, like sometimes 2:30 in the morning, and then she go there to the market, like a really, really huge market where she buy the vegetables, and they bring it home, and then we sell it to neighborhood. Sometimes I go with my mom if my father cannot go with her. Yeah, she wake me up like 2 in the morning. It's so hard, guys. I remember those days. It's so hard. I cry because my eyes is still burning. I want to sleep more. But my mom, she said, please, because my mom, she get scared too, because there's like an alley in where we live. It's kind of scary, But so far though, in all these years, nothing happened to us. But she just is scared to walk that around neighborhood, so I have to go with her. So we go there, and then it's so funny because my mom, she leave me with this, like a friend of hers, like in the market too. And then my mom, she buy vegetables, like vegetables, like let's say eggplant, and then she put it there where her friend's spot is, and then she leave it there. And then she always told me to watch the vegetables that she bought. I'm kind of like the guard, So we go home, and then after that, I'm like all wide awake. So I sell vegetables like starting at 5 in the morning until 7 in the morning. I need to be back 7 in the morning so that I can get ready for my school, because my school is start at 8:30 in the morning. Yeah, that's what my life like for many, many years.
And
Yeah.
you went to school all day, right?
Yeah, and then I go to school all day, come home like before 3, and then do it again, the same thing, and then be done like before 7:30 p.m. Yeah, that's my life, guys. That's really humble me. Yeah, to experience. I experienced so many things, and also I experienced selling fish, and then also I experienced to like in the when my mom making enough money for us to rent a spot in the market, like a wet market. So we went there. She rent a table for us to sell a market, so we don't have to go neighbor to neighbor. That's kind of like what you call this, liberating. Because you know what, guys, I'm growing up. Some of my friends, they don't do that because you know they have money, and then I'm kind of like getting older, like getting to teenage time. I'm kind of like shy, you know, and then I see my crush, and then he saw me selling vegetables. But you know, at the end of the day, I still do it because the benefit of that too. That's why I wanna do it, because my mom, she gave me money, and you know what, guys, in our classroom, I'm the richest one. Yeah, because I have a lot money for recess. That, let's say like I have 10 pesos. How much is that in cents?
Well, $1 is 50 pesos, right?
Yeah.
So it'd be 20 cents.
Yeah, like 20 cents, sometimes 40 cents. And sometimes I treat my close friend. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the beauty of it. Because, guys, as you know, I love eating. You know what? I sneak food. How you sneak in?
Sneak foods back
Yeah.
into class?
Yeah, and then I sneak out eating while listening to my teacher. Yeah, that's why most of the time I don't mind doing it, because I know I have a lot of money to buy recess food. Yeah, and what else? Oh, by the way, when my parents, they start selling in the market, that's when my mother's table, her space, her her beside like maybe couple of tables, they selling a tilapia. It's a really big. They have this. There are one of the like they have got the biggest spot there to sell tilapia and bangus, like milkfish, and they're very so much customer. They sell like maybe 1,000 pounds of fish every day. Yeah, so it happened one day. I was like, maybe this time I was like 13 years old. One day, one of their cleaner, they call it cleaner, who clean the fish, like scale the fish, remove the guts, remove the, what you call that for the fish?
Scales?
Yeah,
Heads?
no,
Gills?
gills, remove the gills and all that stuff. So one of their worker didn't show up. So I just most of the time, guys, if we're not busy, I like to standing up there just watch them, because it's really amazed me how they are so fast to scale the fish, especially the milkfish in tilapia. Oh my gosh!
Milkfish, that's bangus.
Yeah, bangus, the white fish. So this owner, she said, "Hey, dearly, you wanna clean the fish, and then she's gonna pay me 150 pesos.
$3.
Yeah, $3 for maybe 4 hours or 5 hours.
75 cents an hour, folks.
And then that time, guys, at my age, that's a lot of money. Yeah, you know. And then I'm like, oh yeah, I wanna do it. Oh my gosh, my first day, guys, my hands, it's
And I
holes.
want to interject right now. I hate to interrupt your story. You're always doing mine, but I literally know people personally who won't work because they mentioned the jobs they look for. They only pay $20 an hour. They only pay $18 an hour. So they don't work, and they allow. I know a man who lets his wife work full time for about that much. And he refuses to do any work because he'll only get paid $20 an hour. And here's this little Filipina girl working for 75 cents an hour. Whatever. Blows my mind. People think, oh, he married her because she looks like a supermodel, because she's beautiful. Well, trust me, there's a lot more beneath that beautiful surface than just the beauty on the surface. Honey, what you're talking about, these things you did, that builds character. character. And that's something that isn't just given at birth. It's something that's created. It's a process that takes years to develop. And frankly, if you're a child that won't work and possesses no character, you end up becoming an adult, like the person, and I would never say this person's name, but this individual has no character. Children who won't work become adults who won't work.
I've
seen it. All right, you can get
that's
back
why
to
it's so big part of us to involve Daniel.
Yeah, and he does this stuff. And guys,
Daniel.
I'm just going to be frank with you. You don't see him in a lot of the videos because we get sick.
He don't want in the video.
Well, yeah,
sometimes he don't want, and then if he's in the video, that's when he say, "Can I be in the video?"
Yeah, listen, honey, can I? Let me explain for a minute. We give him the choice. If he does, we have never made him be in any of our videos. If he wants to be in a video, and the older he gets, the less he wants to do it. Because, he's coming into, he's not a teenager yet, but he's getting there. But number two, and I'm going to be blunt, I'm going to be frank, we've gotten sick and tired, and this is the minority. This is the majority of you who watch our videos are supportive. We love you. But we get sick and tired of having our kid out here helping us safely, and then we have the vertically challenged individuals who live under bridges put comments about that's child abuse. You're having that little boy stack lumber. Oh, it happens so much. Seriously, dude. A kid who won't do any work at 10 will grow up to be a man who won't do any work at 30.
Yep.
But we've gotten sick of it. So we just, you know what? When we're done with this, we've got a little helper that's going to help us in the garden. So a lot of folks often say, "Where's Daniel? Where's Daniel?" Well, that's where he is. You just, whatever. Okay, honey, you finished with your...
Wow, you did a good job there, honey.
I know, because can you believe it? For once, I'm actually the one doing all the work.
And
while
I'm
you're the one doing all the talking.
Yeah. I'm kind of having fun here telling my childhood story.
Honey, it's what it's about. This is your channel. Keep going.
And speaking of Daniel, guys, yesterday he's so funny because because maybe at least once a week or every 2 weeks I make him like general clean of his bedroom because I want his bedroom is clean and organized as can be because I want him to be ready when he grows up and then live by himself. I don't want him to live like a slob. Cleanliness is it's a must. Okay, guys, back to my story. Oh my gosh, I forgot now. Oh, okay, I remember now. Okay, that when my first day cleaning in the fish, like to scale it, because you gotta be fast because there's like a line. Because most of the customer, they want their fish clean because they don't want to clean that in their house because they scale like spreading everywhere. So I did that. And then what else? My first day, my hands is like lots of holes, and then it's on pain. And also the next day when I went back to the market, because I always go there every day, guys, after my school and before my school, I go there because helping my parents, that's a big help. It's really big help. So I go there, and then what, guys, when I get back there, the owner, she's like, "Dearly, you know what, I'll give you a job. If you wanna do this every time after your school, you can, okay? I just pay you 150 pesos every time you do it." You know what, guys? I am so happy because I give my mother 100 pesos and then I keep the 50 pesos, and that's a lot of money. Yeah, that's like a lot of money to me. And sometimes I treat my cousin, and then we go to this one, the most popular fast food in the Philippines is Jollibee. It's your McDonald's version here, our Jollibee. It's Jollibee. Yeah, I treat my cousin, my friends.
Yeah, Jollibee, it's the McDonald's of the Philippines.
Yeah,
it's like fast food, and they specialize in chicken and rice more so than burgers and fries.
Yeah. So yeah.
I've had their burgers, and it's a good thing they specialize in chicken.
Yeah, that's true.
Dude, their burgers suck.
Yeah, it's really. Every time I remember my childhood, it really makes me feel like, wow, I'm so glad I experienced all that stuff. It just makes me feel great, like
grateful.
Yeah, it makes me feel grateful. That's why and Kevin and I, when we're together, we went through a lot. Like literally, like we sleep without eating. Yeah, we went through a lot. So that's why I always told Kevin that this is nothing, honey. This is just a trials and all this stuff. And I'm so glad because Kevin, we learned each other. When we experienced before back in the Philippines that we have nothing, Kevin and I, what we did is we plant vegetables in our yard. Yeah, I remember that we plant vegetables.
Yep, and we dug up roots out of the jungle.
Yeah, yeah.
And we borrowed rice at high interest.
Yeah.
I won't say why.
Yeah, that's why guys, in all this little stuff, if there's like a problem and then little stuff,
Yeah.
I just smile and they're like, okay.
Yeah, I mean, we're not picking on anybody, but first world problems,
Yeah,
we
I'm
laugh at them.
Yeah, I'm not picking anybody, okay? I just,
Because it's all relative. I mean, everybody's had their own degree of difficulties, and the
Yeah.
difficulties are difficulties. And
yeah.
You know,
yeah.
but seriously.
They're all valid, okay?
You know,
it's
yeah.
all valid. What I'm saying is, because of the experience I went through before I have Kevin, I already struggling, being starving, being poor, no electricity. I experienced, guys, when I was a child, we don't have TV, and then there's like a TV show that I really, really like. And then I went to our neighbor to watch, just like to sneak in their window just to watch it. And then, you know, us the same age, they have a kid the same age as me. And then, you know kids, guys. Sometimes they like it, sometimes they don't. So she covered the curtain so that me and my siblings, we cannot see their TV. We just go home and then cry because we want to watch, but the kid didn't let us. It's all, you know, that's why little things, it doesn't really, how you say that, like I know it's a problem, but I don't wanna get too serious about it.
We don't turn molehills into mountains.
Yeah, because I always think that life is so beautiful. Yeah, you know, life is,
yeah.
Yeah, life is so beautiful. If there's a solution and then you can solution it, yeah, just do it and just relax. Take a deep breath.
Well, and if you focus on what you have instead of thinking about and worrying about the things you don't have, you realize how blessed you are.
Yeah.
And something, you know, I stole this from Eckhart Tolle. He's a Canadian author and life coach, motivate, whatever. He wrote a book called The Power of Now. And anytime you find yourself worrying about something that's usually outside of your control or outside of the situation you're currently in, if you stop and say to yourself, what is wrong right now? And if you say, okay, I'm here with my beautiful bride, Dearly, aka Giggly Girl. Have a beautiful sunny day here in Central Virginia. Spring is upon us. We're working in the garden. We just had a big breakfast.
Yeah. Spinach and eggs.
Yeah, you know, we've got a healthy kid in the house. It's like, there's nothing wrong right now. I have no problem right now.
Yeah.
So why would I worry about anything? Why would I let anything get to me? This is called the power of now.
Yeah.
Bring yourself back to the now and look at how blessed you are and how good you have it in this moment. And stay in this moment because, again, this is where we live. We don't live in the past.
Yeah.
And we have, who knows what the future might bring. What we have is now.
Yeah.
Stay in the now and you realize the beauty of existence.
Yep, that's true. Amen to that. Yeah.
Well, hon, I think I've gotten done with all the cardboard we have here. I got the first 3 rows.
Guys, by the time I'm telling the story, he's done.
That's how it goes, honey.
This is nice. I should tell more stories every time I make a video with you.
Well, you should. And you should.
You know what, guys? I have a lot of story growing up. It's like sometimes, that's why, guys, that's why raising Daniel, I don't want Daniel to, when he wants something, guys, and then he don't need it, I want him to wait. And then I explained it to him that, Daniel, you have to be careful and you have to pay attention that to buy things that you don't need, because I explained it what it needs and what it wants.
Difference between a need and a want.
Different. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay, there's more, anything else you
Well,
want to
I'm
say?
just going to add to that, then we need to wrap it up because this is going on 25 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
Honey, you're
sorry about that, guys.
You're getting as bad as me, honey. No, well, it's like this. We were walking a couple weeks ago, and Daniel was talking about some online game. He's downloaded the game, but now he wants $5 for this add-on, $5 for that add-on, and we just don't. What are you doing, honey?
Nothing, just checking.
Yeah, just okay. Come here, because we're wrapping this up.
Yeah.
You need to take it. Just wait here. I'm making this quick. I promise. Okay, but anyway, I said, listen, instead of being that. I use this term, I'm sorry, but I said instead of being that dumb kid that's giving that company $5 every week for whatever add-on they have that you don't need for that game, why not be that smart kid that saves that $5 and then starts buying shares in the company? And he's like, huh? And of course, we've talked about stocks and stuff before, so I explained to him, and the company was Sony. So I came home, Googled it. It was $117 a share at the time. I've been keeping my eye on it. 2 weeks later, it's down to 105. I've got to buy in at 100. And it's going to be his shares because we're not spending that $5 on that download. We're saving that $5 for shares of the stock. I said, so now when all these other kids are throwing their money at that, and I said, look, 20 years from now, when you're in college, well, he'll be out of college in 20 years if he goes. Yeah. College isn't really necessary these days because the economy's changed so much. But should he choose to go to college, we support that and we will help him to the ability we have to help him. Yeah. So I said, when you're that kid in college, instead of being that kid that pissed away your money, $5 a pop, 15 years prior or 10 years prior on those add-ons to those downloadable games, you're going to be the kid that's driving around in the new car because you bought the stock in the company all the other kids were supporting, buying stuff they didn't need. And you cashed out and bought a vehicle. Yeah. So that's kind of what we're trying to do. We're not perfect parents. We're not claiming
we're
to be,
not
but
perfect.
We're using our life experiences to try
we're trying our best.
You know, it's like there's an old meme that used to float around on social media. It had a picture of a kid and it said, "Don't give me everything you never had. Yeah. Teach me everything you didn't know." So that's what we're trying to do. Instead of giving him all this consumeristic material crap that we know he doesn't need, we're trying to teach him the things that maybe we wish we had known. So anyway, honey, wrap it up. We're going on 30 minutes.
Okay, guys, I think that's it for today. Joke. Okay, guys, that's it for today. I hope, guys, you enjoyed this video. And thank you so much for watching. And I hope I'll see you next time for more. Bye-bye.